Comedy talk at its worst. It's the Lunatic Radio Show.
Is it a banger? Hell yeah.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Lunatic Radio Show. We are live. It's Friday. Disregard the live notification on the YouTube on the bottom if you're listening live. I don't have that date correct. I forgot to update. Always one little minute detail that I forget when I'm doing the setting up the stream and everything. Word up, everybody. Welcome to the Lunatic Radio Show. Follow us on the Instagrams and Twitters at Lunatic Radio. Yeah, word up. I'm Kieran. And I've been doing this a long time. By the way, joining me today is Jhon and Josh Gogan from the Dad Bros Show. What up?
What's up? Mic flags. We need to get mic flags.
We need mic flags. Just list the things we need.
Yeah, you do need some mic flags over there. You look like, yeah. Well, you got some signage. I see the Dad Bro Show thing behind you on the TV.
We're actually in the midst of a redesign of the studio here, so
I like this. This is very. You're sitting across the table from each other. It looks like you're at like you're having breakfast or something. But you got two microphones in front of you. You know, it looks good. It looks fucking great.
It does feel. It kind of feels like a booth at a shitty diner or something.
Oh, it's the cool brother and Josh coming in from the chat room already. That's Virgin Zach. Word up. Yeah, welcome to the radio program. We're hanging out for the folks listening live, maybe catching us on podcast before the other ones are out. We will be live all weekend with the TJ the Mayor show and the Rock show and some Stan NYC shows on their U page. But I got to mention this. If you folks listen to the Lunatic Radio Show on YouTube, you need to subscribe to the Stan NYC YouTube page because we are also on that one on different nights. So the Stand NYC on YouTube, search that. The Stand NYC, search that. Subscribe to them. It's Chris Vitale's Comedy Club. We broadcast on there on whatever night he wants us to broadcast on there. So we'll do that. I believe that's Saturday and Sunday this week. So and we're late on Saturday. It's a whole thing. We don't have a schedule. We just go on there. And yeah, it's fun
that way.
Yeah,
it feels very light and loose that way.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Yeah. We're gonna. I guess a lot to talk about. We're still fucking going through the goddamn. I'm getting really tired of the pandemic thing.
you had enough. No,
I'm done with it, man. I gotta wear masks. Everybody, I guess, around the country is wearing a mask now.
What, you have to wear a mask now?
I gotta, because I'm still working, like in my day job. I've never stopped. I'm actually working more now.
Are they requiring you to wear a mask?
Yeah, I gotta wear that. Wherever I am on the property, I gotta wear it. So it's like it's 10 and a half hours of wearing a mask. It's fucking, you can't breathe by the end of the day. It's fucking nauseating. It's not like running to Walmart to get bread and milk. You're wearing it for 15 minutes.
You should do those hero pictures that the nurses are doing after their shift, where their goggles have been digging into their face all day, and they look tired.
Yeah, well, I kind of, every time like somebody's not around and I get this is against the pandemic rules, every time somebody's around that's of authority, not around, I'm just like, take it off. I gotta breathe.
Like a symbolism thing though at work. It's like if you're wearing it, you don't wear it where it kind of like hangs off your chin, half in your mouth and whatever.
Yeah, well, everybody out here in the wild west of Arizona, they're all cowboys, so the bandana is the look. Everybody wears a bandana, not the surgical M95 mask or whatever. It's the bandana. We're all cowboys out here, so everybody's got a bandana. Did you break your microphone, Jhon?
Is the bandana even doing?
Everybody just cut out. What happened? Did Jhon just break his microphone?
Yeah, it appears like that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just broke off. I don't know why.
I wish I had instant replay just to see, because I was watching that and I saw him just like do like one of them, like you're at a bar and you get a couple of beers in you and you got some beers on the table in front of you and just nudge one with your elbow.
He went to tighten the screw there and just snapped off.
Oh man! So now you got to hold the microphone like a novice broadcaster.
Well, yeah, I can.
Now you got more control.
I feel more relaxed this way.
Yeah. So yeah,
Just be
fucking.
gentle with it. Just reduce the mic noise.
I don't even know what I was
Tip it
talking
down a
about.
little bit.
Oh, we're talking about the pandemic thing, right? I believe everybody's getting sick of the pandemic. Josh, what do you think?
Do you wear the mask outside of work?
No, because I'm sick of it wearing it at work.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't.
We're getting more and more people wearing the mask now,
Mm.
and it's scary. Just people that just go along with it.
Yeah, but I'm almost at the point it's a sign of the times. Like, you know, like one thing's a news item one day, but the next day it's gone. Like the mask thing was like, oh, we all need to get masks like a few weeks ago. And now it's just like, I'm sick of wearing the fucking mask. I overspent for masks.
Masks don't work.
Yeah, I know. I overspent for masks 2 weeks ago, and now I'm sick of wearing them. You know?
Yeah.
That's where
If
we're
you
at.
had bought it before all this went down, and then you had an expensive mask on your hand at that point.
Yeah.
But they told you don't need a mask, don't bother with a mask, and then you should we're all gonna wear masks now.
Yeah, so to protect other people from us, right? Is that what they're saying?
It's supposed to. I don't know. Somebody sent us a visual illustrating the mask's effectiveness as far as people wearing pants and peeing on each other. So I don't know. It didn't make any sense. Like it had two guys with no pants on and one peeing on the other guy's leg.
Yeah.
So then it had one where one guy's wearing pants and then the guy's peeing on his leg with the pants. And then it had they're both wearing pants and then the guy's peeing in his pants, but the other guy's safe. It's like, well, but if the guy with the pants tries to pee on the other guy, it's not going to hit him. So that one guy doesn't need the pants. The guy without the urination problem can go pantsless in this scenario.
Right. Yeah. I get. All right. Now, you simplified it for me because I'm a layman. You know. Just tell me the point. You don't give me the whole big explanation. Say, hey, you know, one guy doesn't need pants. There you go. I got it. Yeah.
But I think everybody goes along with it because it's more. To me, it's a visual of compliance.
Mm.
You're doing what you're told. So I can see everybody's doing what they're told because they're wearing it on their face.
Yeah, you're being a cautious citizen by wearing it on your face.
Being a good citizen.
It's a representation of the kind of person you are.
So we'll tell everybody, don't get a mask. We'll see how many people are out in public wearing masks.
Right.
Okay, good. Everybody listen. All right, let's tell them to go wear masks now. Let's see how many of them go out there and do it. How many of them are actually crafting masks at home?
Right.
And, or improvising. How many people are good? All right, good. We got a good visual on how many people will do what we tell them when it's time to do what we tell them.
I'm being told, you guys sound fine. I'm being told in the chat room to bump up your side, but I got you guys cranked, so I don't know why people are doing that. Yeah, it is. So we're all kind of, I believe we're all kind of getting generally sick of the pandemic. We're getting.
Do you remember how much
complacent.
fun people were having at first with it?
Yeah, no, it was exciting. Like the world's coming to an end, and then you got like a moment, like a period where you're like actually scared, life is gonna totally change, and then you're just like watch TV for a while. We went to that time period, and now it's just like I'm kind of done with it. Like I'm done
for the first 2 weeks. Almost everybody I knew was live streaming on Facebook.
Right. Yeah.
They got we're gonna hang out together. We're gonna drink some beers. We're gonna do the Zoom thing, or I'm gonna video myself asking you questions and then tag you in it, and then you got to video yourself response and then tag somebody else, and we'll keep this going, guys. Then 2 weeks later, it's just done. Nobody's was. All right, well, I guess I'm out.
Yeah. The people the people at Zoom really killed it, to be honest with you. They're making the bucks. Are you guys there? I feel like I lost you.
Yeah, we're here. We got to
yeah.
freeze. We might have.
I'm not gonna stream.
Yeah, we might have to stop our streaming right now.
Yeah.
You're
of the show.
We gotta stop watching you.
No,
we're not streaming.
Oh.
We're watching you stream.
Oh.
Yeah, but I gotta stop watching. There's too much bandwidth.
Too much shit going on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
It's getting clogged.
I guess what I had for today on for the radio program is along the lines of a sector of our society being either just non-believers in the pandemic altogether because they've been told by the government to stay home, and they don't like to be told what to do because they're free. They're free Americans, where freedom's everything. Fucking, patriotic, dick bags and all that. Which is fine. I mean, I'm patriotic, but I'm like the other kind of patriotic. I'm like, you know what? If the guy wants to fucking complain about police brutality and he wants to kneel during the fucking anthem, go ahead. I don't give a shit. Go ahead and do it. That's fine. It's not insulting to me. It's not insulting to anybody else. It's just him. It's his way of protesting. You know what I mean? So you have that sector of the American people that are, just believe that this pandemic thing is not real because they've been told what to do for the last month and they don't see it affecting them personally. Does that make sense?
Well, it is affecting them personally. They can't go to work. They got their kids at home all day.
But they're not like getting. They're not getting
to hang out with their friends. They can't go to church.
Some of these people
get their hair cut.
Some of these people are so dim-witted that they're just like, just like I never got sniffles or anything. So it's, it's that kind of a thing. Like they need to be really smacked in the face with it in order for them to get it. So Chris Italia actually sent me this clip of this lady. Her name is Jhon Tittor. Jhon Tittor, and she's like she's got a Facebook Tittor, Tittor, like Tittor, like fucking Tommy. I think I tore my sack. That's a long last name, but her last name's Tittor, like she tore tit. Anybody? Nothing.
Somebody tore something.
Jhon Tittor, and I have. Are you watching the stream? Are you watching me? Can you see the YouTube?
Yeah, well, I gotta go and see it.
We'll start it back up just so we can see the part.
So I have this video of Jhon Tittor, and she did a rant about being home with the whole pandemic in general, and she's fed up with it. She doesn't. Yeah, there she's I believe sitting in her I don't know, bedroom or something.
She's squatting. She's doing a squat.
She's got a little squat action going on, and she's gonna talk. I mean, she talks for 11 minutes about it, and I don't know. She doesn't make much sense. I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm just gonna play it and then let Josh. You guys are very good listeners. You'll be able to pick it apart. You tell me when to stop, if you have a comment. And I believe she uses the word. I noticed somebody keep a count of how many times. I'll ring the bell every time she uses the word complicit. Okay. Yeah. And I don't know if she uses the word complicit right at all. But here we go. There's Jhon Tittor. She's fed up with the pandemic and she can't take it anymore.
More watching the news, more listening to the news, more bullshit. I was driving in the car and Fox News was on, and the person that was on was saying, if we have to, push this till the end of the summer, and it's just like, so are all of us around the world in our country just supposed to lay down and die?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think right now, the thought of her not being able to go out in her summer wear.
Yeah.
Is devastating to her because summer is probably her big season.
Right. She can't.
I mean, look at her. She probably lives for free during the summer.
She's pissed she can't go to have a couple glasses of Chardonnay at the local bar and pick up some strange D.
Bunch of guys buying her drinks.
She can't get her
dinners.
She can't get her fuck on. That's
her
what she's
ego boost.
Yeah, ego stroke is not. She's not getting stroked enough.
She's sick of staying home and finger banging herself. I'm going a little graphic with it, guys. I know you're taking it another way. I'm gonna keep it graphic on my side. You guys keep it nice and. Here's more Jhon Tittor. Go ahead, Josh.
No, go ahead.
All right.
At the expense of a fucking virus that is not a pandemic by any means. If you don't realize yet that you are being lied to about the numbers, about how you're catching it, about all of this, you need to seriously research now.
All right. How much research, Jhon, do you think Jhon Tittor has done?
Well, the problem is,
And-
Kieran,
and
there's so
actually-
much information out there
Right.
that you can research and still be wrong.
Correct. That's something that I was mad that Jhon didn't fucking touch upon later in her thing. Like, I get it, Jhon. You're reading a bunch of shit. Maybe you're reading a bunch of shit. I doubt you are, but, it looks like you spend a lot of time on your tits and your hair, so I'd imagine reading doesn't, fit into the schedule.
I'm guessing she's not reading a lot.
Right.
I think she's probably watching some YouTube videos.
Hmm.
And some of them can be convincing. You got somebody who's driving around to every hospital going, "Oh, look, there's no people here. It's empty. Where are all the people? Where's all the bodies?
Right.
Can I see the bodies?"
Right.
And they go, "No, we got no, get out of here.
We
Get out
got
of
no,
here.
we got no bodies.
We got no bodies."
Yeah,
There's no bodies.
I don't see anybody fucking sick and dying around here. It's not like people falling down on the fucking street, huh?
We got to be honest though. China made a better show of this.
They did. There
you know?
were people dropping dead in the street in China.
If you don't have them falling like flies in the street, and then have the Gestapo beating them with sticks, maybe if we shot a few people in the street, it might be a little more believable because that's what China did.
Do you think Jhon is one of those people that really needs to get a little, get some impact to get the hint about something? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying there, Josh?
I think she'll just believe whatever you tell her. So she just happened to across the wrong person
Right. All right. Here's more.
on the internet. If she had seen a different video, she'd have been completely wear your mask, don't go out, don't hug your grandma.
Well, later on in the video, you'll get that she just doesn't like. She's just whatever the authority is, she doesn't like. Yeah.
Because the complicity that is going on is really scary. So basically what whomever is in charge here, all they have to say is, you must stay in your house, you can't do this, you can't do that. All of your rights are taken away from you. And everybody's complicit. Everybody's like, okay, well, what should we do next? Should we open our windows and jump out so we don't catch the virus? Because we'll do that. So at what point do we say, we need to fucking stand up together and take charge of this whole thing? Our lives
Go for it.
are being ruined right before us. And we're all just complicit and in agreement to it.
All right. Complicit. Involved. By the way, she said it again. Involved with others in illegal activity or wrongdoing.
Okay.
She didn't use that word correct yet, right? Are we?
I don't think complicity. I don't think she used complicity right. Isn't that a System of a Down song?
I stopped listening to that fucking band. I can't wake up. Everybody put on a little
too
makeup or
loud.
whatever.
It's too
It's
loud
too
for me.
loud. It's just sounds like a fucking radiator fucking
Can't
acting up.
understand what he's saying.
Yodeling.
Yeah.
Sounds like a washing
I think
machine with an
Probably
off
majority of her viewers
Mm.
watch her stuff with the mute on.
Yeah. This is the absolute perfect example of a pain in the ass girlfriend. That's
Do you
what
think she
is.
has crystals,
Oh yeah, crystals.
essential oils?
Yeah.
She's got a diffuser right by her bed, I bet.
I mean, without
Yeah,
the
but
hair,
She's also the one that does Kegel exercises too.
Well, that's
though.
true.
So you may
right.
not believe everything.
She is. She does a lot of work on her appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough work on the brain. A lot of work on the appearance.
I don't think I'll ever see another event like this in my life. I can only hope that I don't.
It's all about her, by the way, not all of us. Like, if you see the event like this, we're all gonna see it too. You know.
Yeah.
But the fact that we are also complicit is very scary. The fact that
That is not the correct use of that word.
Yeah. It's another one.
It's the word I
She
believe.
likes it. It's a big word, and I'm not going to say she's using it completely wrong. but
Apathetic
use
is
it
the
that
word
many
she's looking
times.
for. Apathetic. Apathetic,
You don't-
right?
Yeah, you can go with that. Everybody's apathetic to it.
Yeah. We're just like,
people are afraid to be near other human beings is I don't even actually have a word to describe that.
How about complicit?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Complicit's a good one.
There's a lot of I'm sure she's had that feeling around a lot of guys. She just doesn't want to be around them.
By the way, the still image I have right now is perfect on the screen. That is as she's going in for a nice stiff D right on the mouth. Guy named Tony or Sal. Anybody?
Photoshop it.
I really want to screen grab that one. Hold on. Hold on. I'll screen grab it.
That's your show. You
For
can
later,
join it.
yeah. Screen grab that for later.
I got that one. I screen grabbed it for that.
We can. What was it?
She's even got her hands-
Upload it
yeah.
into his
She's even-
Audible.
She's
Or what
got
was
her
it?
hands folded in front of her in just the right way.
All right. More Jhon Tittor. She's mad about the, I like to call maybe it's Tittor. Maybe it's pronounced Tittor. I like Tittor.
You go into the food store and everybody is looking around at each other and moving away from each other.
Food store.
So because our government tells us
Supermarket, grocery store, food store.
So when you go to the food place, and that's why she says complicit so much.
Yeah.
'Cause she's got a word that she thinks amps up.
When you go to the food box, fucking people are there. Getting
put
it.
What is her point
You
though?
put
When she
your
goes
food-
there and what?
Items in your shopping thing.
Yeah. You pay with
You're all
that.
complicit.
You pay with that stuff, that stuff that gets you things.
this boogeyman out there is going to get you if you are close to another human being. That we all go along with this. So then when our government also tells us that this boogeyman is gone, then we can go back to our normal lives. We could sit next to people. We could shake hands. We can hug. What
Karen,
kind of sheep
Blah, 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 blah.
you got to find this girl
And put a nice
and then
fucking.
see her out in public and get right up in her face and just close talk her. Well, I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid to be close with you.
You can embrace her.
You told me not to be afraid.
And then do that slow smell.
Oh, like a Joe Biden smell.
Yeah, yeah.
Sit.
Joe Biden smeller. Yeah, go Joe Biden all over her.
Say this to her.
I was masturbating behind those trees over there.
And see where that gets you. See if she's comfortable with that.
Yeah.
She's either gonna go get away from me, creep, or she's like, oh god, I was missing this.
But going out and about right now, it is a little weird. You got to admit, it's a little weird. Like, you don't make eye contact with people. If you get too close, you feel like you feel like, oh, we might contaminate each other. There's a little bit of a weirdness out and about.
Do you think this is how how do I put this? You know how when you hear someone of a different ethnicity than you
Oh boy.
complaining about the way people act around them?
Yeah.
Are we finally seeing what they're talking about? Because we're all suspicious now. What do you got? What are you gonna give me? What's
Right. Right.
Stay away. Keep an eye on you.
Are you saying this is white people's realizing? Is that what you're saying? Something about? Like,
I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Is this what the feeling is?
Now we all know what it's like to go into a bodega and have somebody look at you,
like we all know. Like
watch every move.
You get
Right.
a little too close to somebody when they're online. They look behind you. Like,
why people now are realizing the feeling of what it's like to be a black guy walking down the street, and then people just walk to the other side of the street. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, maybe. Yeah, I get it. But I don't get offended by that personally because I don't like people around me anyway.
Well, that's the problem. Is it's for people like you and me. This is perfectly fine.
Mm.
It's kind of like it reminds me of Curb Your Enthusiasm when Larry David tripped Shaquille O'Neal and then nobody wanted anything to do with him. And he's like, "This is the best. This is amazing. Nobody wants to talk to me."
Yeah. I was just about to make a real racist joke, but I didn't. It's just nothing.
Today's a win.
Yeah, just let it go. You got to be inclusive nowadays, right? Is that what it
Well,
is?
now you've
What's that, Josh? You
been offensive in that thought of it
Hmm.
and had a laugh at it, but you didn't share it.
I was gonna say black people wake up every day being complicit, involved with others in illegal activity or wrongdoing.
Yeah.
Probably some black kids that are named complicit.
Complicity.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
George.
the female version.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what George Foreman should have named all 7 of his sons: complicit 1, complicit 2.
Complicit Jackson over here.
For young kids out there, George Foreman famously named all of his kids George.
Yeah,
It's 7
and he's
sons.
the guy who makes grills.
Right, he makes grills, so it's,
Yeah.
it's a whole fucked up place over
Totally.
there. Hey, cool teacher in the chat room. Hey, Virgin Zach. Hey, Jason. More to Jhon Tittor, mad about the pan motherfucking demic.
Shit is this that we are all allowing to happen. I'm not saying people don't get sick from this or are not getting sick from this. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, where the fuck are all of you when people by the hundreds of thousands are dying per flu season? Do you walk out of your house with a mask wrapped around your face? Do you walk around your house, out of your house, fearing for your life? Does the government care about you then when you're dying of a flu that comes around every single year? Do they care? No.
We already know that.
Oh, thanks.
Well, it's there's a flu shot, Jhon. There's a flu shot, right? We don't have
Well,
a.
there is a flu shot.
we
It
don't have a-
exists.
We don't have
It
a.
does exist. Well,
We don't have a.
it's called a flu shot.
We don't have a COVID-19 shot yet.
Oh, not yet.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't know.
Do they care when millions of people annually die from
I believe Jhon touches on that later in the.
Do they care?
Yeah.
cancer, heart disease, obesity? If they gave a shit, half of those things that are in our food that are what's making most of us sick wouldn't be allowed. They would be banned like other countries. Half of the ingredients that are in our food, they're in our food supply, are banned in other countries. So if our
I'm getting some
government actually
great
gave a
shots
shit,
here. She's got some really good faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost doing the same thing you're doing because I've heard her speech already. I'm just looking at her mannerisms.
Yeah.
I'm looking at her memories and her mannerisms.
She is getting close to the downside here.
Yeah, I am.
think.
Downside, explain, Josh. The downside of
Well, you've heard of the wall, right?
hitting the wall, like yeah.
Hitting the wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
like-
I think she's beginning impact with the wall,
like
and this may be her last summer. To
Cameron
really enjoy it.
Cameron Diaz in The Mask was super hot, but but when she was in Bad Teacher, she had already been hit by the wall.
Yeah,
Right, I get it. I get what you're saying. More Jhon Tittor.
shit to save lives, it would start with the food that we eat every single day. Tell me that I'm wrong, because I'm
So
not.
wait a minute.
If they
Does she
gave a shit,
want-
I can't tell her anything. I don't know what the fuck she's
Does
talking
she
about.
want the government to tell you what to eat or no?
I think she believes that everything that is made and sold in CVS, Walgreens, Dwayne Reed is all bad for us, and the government knows about it. And fuck it, we're just doing it anyway. We're just gonna use this shit anyway. I think she believes that every product that is sold in a store is somehow like a controlling device to like kill off people. And I don't know what the fuck John's talking about.
It's not. We just made it because it's delicious, and I'm sorry it's got fat and sugar in it.
I bet you Jhon is great at revenge sex, though.
And she's probably fun to be around at dinner.
Yeah. What a.
Go-
She would be
Welcome.
she would be classified as a real pill. What do you think, Josh? It's a real pill. Here we go. More Jhon Tittor, everybody. Jhon Tittor, truce bombs all day, every day. Wake up on YouTube. By the way, this fucking speech I'm playing right now has like 1.5 million views.
I wonder why.
would you have all these crazy chemicals in Roundup? How many people got cancer because of Roundup? They're being sued by the billions. How many people get sick from powder, baby powder, Johnson &
One that
Johnson?
I saw. Now, would you?
Go ahead. You guys,
I was just saying. She has how many, and there's one.
Mhm.
As far as lawsuits go.
And they've been sued. I don't know how many times. All these things that are around us every single day, our soaps, our lotions, our skincare products, the clothing that we wear, everything that is surrounding us is making us sick and slowly poisoning us to death. So what makes you think that now all of a sudden they care about a virus that kills 1 in every 1,000 people? What makes you think that all of a sudden they care?
1 in every 1,000 people, but it's killed 60,000 in fucking less than 2 months. That's something to fucking pay attention to, you know? What do you think, Jhon? How about that stat, you fucking cunt? Sorry, I used the C word. I'm sorry.
There you go. Way to go, Kieran.
Yeah, I throw it out there. Sorry, Cool Teach in the chat room.
So if you were at dinner with her, sitting across from her, and she starts in, like, you're just gonna nod and go, oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Well,
right?
At this point, if she's talking to me for 4 minutes and 19 seconds, I'm going like this to her across the time. Enough already. Fuck. Give me a beer. Damn it. Where's the waiter? I can't deal with this one. Although I bet you until I go back on it, she is a fuck champion when it comes to revenge, like makeup sex. Fuck champion. This one. Jhon has.
But she's gonna remind you the entire time of why you fought, why you had an argument.
How many cars do you think Jhon has had sex in?
Like,
yeah.
You can free or
no, I mean just cars in her lifetime. Like, hey, she blew a guy named Joey Tony. How many cars, different cars?
Joey Tony.
Probably at least 2 Tonys and 3 Joeys, I'm assuming.
Car sex is something that is a reoccurring event for Jhon Tittor.
It's the only reason that she takes yoga classes.
Well, yeah, bro.
She might do the old, do you want to try something?
Yeah.
She's fucking blowing people on the Jersey Shore, fucking taking goons.
Did she plug her OnlyFans at the end of this?
I hope so, because I'm going to fucking join it. Here's more Jhon Tittor tells truth bombs all day, every day on fucking YouTube. Wake up, people.
This isn't about something way bigger than a virus.
Talk about wake up. I mean, her voice just fucking kill a dog. To be honest with you, that fucking voice she's got. How do you go to sleep when you chatting away like
she's not going to stop talking.
Yeah.
Our whole economy is shot to shit right now.
Uh-oh.
People are losing their businesses that they worked their entire lives for, and they'll never recover from it. What is the solution to that? So you're going to tell me that because we can't even believe whatever the death toll is. We don't even know because they're lying to us and they're falsifying death records.
Oh, here you go. This is where Jhon starts taking leaps. This is where Jhon starts taking leaps. By the way, Cool Teacher in the chat room, she is untitillating Jhon Tittor.
I'm surprised she doesn't have a different top on. Like, she'd probably get a lot more listens if her top was a little bit lower.
To be honest with you, if she did this rant for 45 minutes topless, I'd still listen to it. I'd be there 45 minutes in going, fucking those tits are great. What'd she say? Oh, yeah. What was she talking about?
You're complicit.
Death certificates.
Tell me I'm complicit again. Just tell me I'm complicit. Say complicit.
How many complicits we have? Like 7 already?
So we don't even know how many people are really dying from this, but it does not warrant shutting down the entire world. So at what point do...
Well, and when everybody around the world is getting the same sickness from this COVID-19 and there's no vaccine, yeah, we need to take some fucking steps, Jhon. You know? We don't know, we don't want everybody to get it. We don't want everybody to get it because there's no fucking vaccine. We don't know how to fucking, make them better when they get ill and go to the fucking hospital. Jhon, you're a twat.
Jhon, you ignorant slut. No.
Are you agreeing with Jhon or are you fucking still going like this?
I'm not disagreeing with Jhon, but I'm not agreeing with her either. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know anything that's going on with any of this.
I am completely one of them guys that doesn't I don't trust the news at all. The news isn't even news. It's just agenda-driven fucking opinions. That's all it is, so I believe that there may be some funny business going on with the, Washington and the powers that be. I get it. I don't know exactly what it is.
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
But if they tell me to fucking, hey, there's this illness out there, don't go fucking diving into poontang anytime soon. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll take a break. Don't worry about it.
There's something weird going on, though. That's the only thing is I don't know what it is, but there's something weird. And it depends on what day and how I feel as to what I think that weird thing is.
Cool teacher checking in. Jhon, you're on the air. Shut up.
We say, we're not doing this anymore? At what point? When you watch
Let me back up a little bit. She was on.
our whole economy is shot to shit right now.
Fuck yeah, Jhon.
People are losing their businesses that they worked their entire lives for, and they'll never recover from it. What is the solution to that? So you're going to tell me that because
Hey, Amazon's doing pretty good,
we
though,
can't
right?
even believe whatever the
Amazon's doing fucking gangbusters right now.
death toll is, we don't even know.
Cam girls killing it. Cam girls are
for sure.
fucking slaughtering it right now.
Kieran, if at you know what, I'll get into this later. We'll talk about this later. Let's continue with this one. I have a question for you though.
Yeah, fucking Leroy Jenkins in the chat room. Leroy motherfucking Jenkins. When are we getting our second stimulus check? Oh shit.
Because they're lying to us and they're falsifying death records, death certificates. So we don't even know how many people are really dying from this. But it does not warrant shutting down the entire.
I like where Jhon just takes these fucking leaves. Yeah, they're falsifying shit. Death today is just a false. I know it. They're falsifying. Okay.
world.
Like, yeah, I would be all right if she, like, when she said that in her video, she, like, at least give us some, like, evidence. Like,
you want a link?
Some footnotes. Some
Yeah,
links.
yeah, some links, some fucking, a photo of the death certificate, and then fucking the guy that's actually dead, and social security number. Give me something, Jhon. Give me
want
shit.
her to Alex Jones you?
Yeah, I want to fucking.
We have the documents.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's then he sells me a fucking blender. Come on, Jhon.
Superman vitality.
At what point do we say we're not doing this anymore? At what
We'll
point?
find out at some point.
When you watch your
At
mother,
some
your
point, we'll
father,
find
your
out when
sister,
we
your
say we're not
cousin.
doing it anymore.
I
What's
think in
that?
Michigan they're getting really close.
To not doing this anymore?
I believe so. Yeah, they're marching on the Capitol with their. Well, I want to know where's Antifa during all this?
Who? Who?
Antifa, right? The anti-fascist people. And then when you have actual fascist style, stay in your homes, do as you're told type things, where are they at?
I don't know. All I know is my brain is entranced with Joan Tittor right now. She's complicit.
Kill themselves because they can't make ends meet anymore. At what point do we stand up and say, this is fucking crazy, these numbers are not adding up for all this to happen? At what point does that happen?
I could say
Because
that about a lot of things,
this is
though.
beyond
That's a lot of
anything we
things.
will ever see in our lifetime again. And the fact that it was so easy for the government to say, we're going to get everybody to stay inside. Let's see what happens. Let's tell them about this boogeyman and see what happens. Surely enough,
That would be
roads
good.
are empty.
Have Jesse
Surely enough,
Ventura
people are not.
and her together.
This is an example of men listening to women. Like, not we're three guys right now listening to one girl talk, and none of us are paying attention.
No.
I'm trying, but she's got that voice. Like, this is the problem, and this is why men and women, when they get married, they fight. Like, when a woman hits that peak, like like that noise when they're talking, like, you didn't fucking take out, like, you just, a man is just like there's some sort of mechanism built inside of us just to not pay attention when you hit some sort of octave.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
the only thing you're hearing is that word that's driving you nuts. In your case, it's complicit.
Complicit is just fucking enough with the complicit. Christ, I'm gonna complicit all over your face later. She uses it wrong. I'll use it wrong. Fuck it.
Not leaving their house. Surely enough, people are scared to death to visit their own family members. My own family members won't go see other family members because of this.
Would they do it before?
I don't think anybody's coming to see her. That's where she's talking to a camera
But,
alone in her bedroom.
It could be one of those knife-wielding family members.
I wonder if Jhon cams up on from the same shot. She knows she's a cam girl on the side.
Oh, of course.
The amount of depression, the amount of suicide, that the suicide rate is going to go up. What's going to happen when there is civil unrest, when people finally say, we're not doing this shit anymore? We are going back to our lives. We are not free right now in a country that is founded on our freedoms.
It was founded country. There she goes. She goes on a limb right there. Josh Gogan, Jhon Gogan. This is America is a country that was founded on our freedoms. Like,
So you know what I think's going on here is you know how there's a comedian and they're hysterical. You know, you love to laugh about it. Like we'll take Jim Carrey as an example. And so, you know, Jim Carrey's great. And then all of a sudden he starts doing these more dramatic movies.
right.
Because he wants to prove something. I'm not just a clown.
Right. I got a different side of me. I got some depth. I got some
Gotta have depth.
I got
And
some.
then I'm going to start caring about issues and you're going to listen to me. That's what she's doing. She's like the cam girl version of that.
Right.
Where I'm tired of just being eye candy. You're going to listen to me talk. And I have ideas. I think things.
Too many guys have just sat there across the table listening, just going, "You're right, you know, yeah."
This is what your political monologue sounds like when you've been fucking snorting hairspray for 40 years. Oh boy.
You pegging about 40?
No, I say like, I would say she's an old 35. An old, like, I'm talking old 35, like a lot of years spent summering on the Jersey Shore.
Like a t-shirt that you had, not as long as your other t-shirts, but you wear it all the time. So it's a little more worn out.
Right. A lot of fucking deep dicks in the back of eye rocks and shit.
And your shirt. Well,
A lot of Mustangs. A lot of Mustang fucking bobbing. A lot of blowies on the interstate.
Phases.
A lot of blowies on the interstate. Garden State.
Blowies.
Yeah, she's doing a little blowy on the interstate.
No.
You know, when Tony or fucking Sal, Frankie is driving 100 miles an hour down the Garden State Parkway, she's blowing. Very safe,
Yeah.
Jhon. You're not very safe, Jhon, but we're going to buy all your shit about the pandemic.
The fact that we are all just complying to everything that's going on.
Ooh, complying. She used a different word. Got to indicate that.
But it sounded the same.
Yeah, it's close.
I wonder if she knows the difference between comply and complicit.
I don't know. Did she use that one right? Let me see. She probably did. I think she did.
Finally
Comply,
say, we're
yeah.
not doing this shit anymore. We are going back to our lives. We are not free right now in a country that is founded on our freedoms. And the fact that we are all just complying to everything that's going on
There you
just goes to show the
Okay,
government like
you
we can do
comply
whatever
with,
the
you don't
fuck we
comply
want.
to.
And they're not even going to rebel. So they
You know
want
what
to
she's-
extend
you know
this.
what she's not
oh, well,
doing
just
that I at least have to give her credit for?
Making dinner? Oh, sorry. That was bad.
She's not doing the thing where you clap with every single word.
Yeah. Oh, like, because she knows you're not paying attention, so she claps to make a noise.
Yeah.
Try to get you to look
She's
at her.
not doing that. I feel I get the feeling from her that she could be one of those people.
Cool teacher checking in. Jhon alone. That should be on a better. Jhon alone. I feel like Jhon needs to get laid.
My question at this point is, does she have an Instagram page?
Ooh, we need to look that up. That is something.
We need to investigate this.
I'm gonna play some. Yeah, investigate. Let me know.
to the end of
What's
April.
her full
Then it's
name?
going to
I
be
don't know what's her-
Oh, it's JHON TITTOR.
JHON.
Yeah.
That's how you spell Joan?
Wait a minute. J-H-
I believe Jhon and Joan's parents are not so bright. Probably misspelled the name Jhon. Quit your yapping and go drink your gin and tonic, Jhon.
It's an old lady name.
Thinking you're the people's champion. That's Leroy Jenkins in the chat room. Fuck. Fucking Jhon. I feel like Jhon spent a lot of... I wonder what's on Joan's medallion.
What do you mean what the medallion is of or what's
Yeah.
actually on it?
I'm trying to... It looks like crystals, to be honest with you. It looks like a crystal
Yeah,
medallion.
I think it's
middle May. Then it's going to be, oh, we have to go to mid-June. Then it's going to be the whole summer. And then what? We just sit in here and rot away? Is that what we do? Is that who we are? People that don't fight back? Where are all of the patriots that are in Q movement. And
Well, the Patriots. We're all being patriotic, Jhon. We're all in this together, Jhon. The reason why we wear masks, Jhon, is to protect other people from us individually.
What do you got?
Yeah, what are you doing, Jhon? Just yapping in your bedroom with your tits hanging out, Jhon?
Now, don't get me wrong. That's valuable service she's providing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, just got to see what the
This is
brain
why you don't listen. This is why you shouldn't listen.
Got to see what the brain is like in a
Ruining it for
hairdresser.
you. If you didn't listen, if you had the volume off, she'd be your favorite channel.
Because
Because she's got it. She's hot, but she's also got to look like. Yeah, you can probably sidle up to her in a bar and have a conversation.
Yeah, but she
Something like
has
this.
she has that face like she's gonna be a pain in the ass. She got that pain in the
Oh
ass.
yeah.
that are fighting all the time for this. I hope that there is a time very soon that people are saying, we are not doing this shit anymore. And it's funny because some people have been messaging me and saying like, oh, you know, you're a political activist.
Piece of shit, cunt, asshole. What?
And it's just like, if you look at the rest of my page, it's not dedicated to that. But I've always had a big mouth.
Mostly
I've always been a
dedicated
truth seeker.
What is the rest of her
I've
page
always-
dedicated to?
yoga pants,
What's that?
What is the rest of her page dedicated to?
I don't. Well,
bikini hauls. And,
Yeah, it could be.
Jhon Tittor, explicit. I don't see her anywhere else on the internet other than this Facebook.
Giving you the finger right now,
I still
Kieran.
can't find. Yeah.
Wanted to teach people the truth about things, about food, about things that go in your body, that go on your body, your environment.
In your body and on your body. Oh,
And now it is
Loads.
political because
Your mouth.
Loads.
we now have lost our freedom. So now it does
Calls
become
it food.
political.
So
And
she
we
stays
also
in
know
shape.
that a
That's what
big
she eats.
chunk of this is to take down Trump because they tried everything else to take him down and nothing else worked. And now this is at our own expense to ruin the economy for some fucking election.
Oh, there's her thesis, man. She really buried that motherfucker 7 minutes into the speech. So that's what it is, I believe. That her thesis is that the pandemic was thrown at us to fucking get Trump to lose the election. Is that the fucking thesis right
That's
there?
what she said. Now she could have gone with so that Bill Gates can microchip everyone and track everyone, or so that they can tank the economy and then steal more assets for themselves. These robber baron Rothschild rich people. She could have gone there, but no, it was just
Get more people on welfare and stuff. So you can move them over to a socialist system, the UBI, the one world government. I mean, there's a lot of options.
There's a
to
lot
play
of
with.
ways you could go. I don't know if this is the one to go with.
Oh, well, this is the one. Well, this is the one Jhon can comprehend, maybe. So she went with that one. By the way, the still image I have on the YouTube visual there, that is what I think Jhon's brain is kind of like. Yeah, just one
She's got
one
the
eye, one eye shut,
open, one eye half closed.
Yeah, that's like when that's the look of her thoughts, like her individual thoughts. Just
That's her Forrest Whitaker face.
kind of just, I don't know if this is right. I'm just going to throw it out there. Fucking Jhon.
This will probably be the worst thing that we ever see to our country as a whole. Not as individuals, but as a whole.
Oh, thanks for clarifying that. Not individually, but as a whole, it's going to be fucked. What about the world, Jhon?
We as a generation.
Generation.
So okay, all right.
Are we saying as a whole, as a country, or just her as a whole?
Now we need some space, Kieran.
She
We
is a
need some
whole.
space from this. So when it's over, the question to ask yourself is, which was more impactful, this or 9/11 or some other event?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No. Well, I would say this, what we're going through right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you'd rather have 9/11 over again? Is that what you're telling me?
What, do you need me to fucking choose one over the other? I'm just
Yeah, you'd rather run that back?
well, this is like, we don't know how we never been through something like this. Terrorism has happened before.
Okay.
In history.
Yeah, so that's no big deal anymore. I wouldn't. not be-
Pandemics is like the third one we've had, right? Not many. What, we had the Spanish flu, and then we had like fucking, I don't know, fucking, what else did we have? I don't know what we had.
We had SARS, H1N1, and
Oh yeah,
Ebola.
but those were like not like this. They weren't like this. This is a fucking freaky one.
They were
huh?
deadlier.
They kill a lot more people.
They were
They kill a
deadlier?
lot more people. Yeah.
Maybe I should just me and Jhon should do a fucking podcast together. Two fucking dullards.
You should reach out to her and say, "Hey,
Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing? I don't know. I think I'm talking to you on the phone. I don't know. We're talking to you on the phone too. That's our conversation.
Because
it'd be good."
they're rolling out tanks in some of these major cities.
Oh wait,
Oh fuck! Here we go.
what? Hold on.
What
Did she say
then?
they are rolling out tanks?
Yeah, they said that. I guess is there tanks in your town there, Jhon and Josh?
Well, only 2, but not.
I haven't seen any tanks. Have you? But I would imagine that would be reported, right? Tanks.
You're
would
telling me
think
that they're rolling out tanks so that they can give us food.
Tank
Like,
food.
We're basically receiving welfare checks from the government.
Do they shoot the food out of the tanks?
Yeah,
like into the crowds?
Like T-shirt cannons.
Like t-shirt, yeah, because
Yeah.
you got to keep the distance, right? The 6
Fucking-
feet. So the tank's the best way.
They're just firing MREs at it.
It's not a bad idea to fucking t-shirt can and a loaf of bread to somebody.
And they're telling us how we can live. You can have this amount of money so that you're not going to be able to pay your bills, but so maybe you can survive at that. You have to wait in line outside of a fucking food store to go in because of this boogeyman virus that's going to get everybody.
You think Jhone's a little entitled?
She liked things the way they were.
And how do you think they were for Jhon?
I think they were amazing for Jhon.
Things were good.
Things are great. Not a fucking worry in the world.
And now she's stuck indoors, and not everybody is going to be able to enjoy Jhon.
And Jhone's fucking hairstyles and
I think that's what she doesn't like, is now she's just like everybody else.
Right.
She's not special.
the pandemic has knocked her off a peg, down a few pegs. A lot of pegs in her
Down the
mind.
peg.
A lot of pegs. She doesn't have a peg to fucking hobnob.
We need to wake up, and we need to wake up now. We can't wait another 3 weeks. We can't wait another 2 months. Because
I gotta do fucking SoCo and lime shots tomorrow.
We can wait 2 weeks, though. We can't
People
wait
don't have-
3.
2.
Yeah,
Two, we
just
can
2
do.
weeks, and then after those 2 weeks, we'll reevaluate, and then just another 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But
By the
only
way-
those 2 weeks unless we need to do another 2 weeks.
By the way, the phone lines are open if you want to call in and talk about Jhon. 716-325-0299 if you want to call in and have a comment about Jhon. 716-325-0299. That's for the folks listening live.
have that kind of time. People mentally don't have that kind of time.
What?
So if this word needs to get shared, share it. Share it because other people need to hear it. Because we're too complicit and we follow whatever the mainstream media tells us, and they
We're too complicit. We're too gathering in groups and thinking about doing wrongdoing. That's what we're doing.
She doesn't know how to wrap it up.
The Jhon, yeah.
That's what's going on. She doesn't know how to wrap it up now because she goes, we don't have enough time in our own minds. And like, I don't know what that even means.
We have too much time in our own minds, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we don't have time in our own minds. So you need to share it because people need to hear it. And when they hear it, they'll spread it. And when you spread it, you'll share it and hear it. And
Right. Because Jhone's monologue is so unique. Like, so unique. No one has ever thought of this shit before.
are the
So
enemy
unique.
of the people.
12-word vocabulary, very unique monologue.
And that is the end of the story.
12-word vocabulary, 11-minute monologue. That is remarkable, really.
They're not on your side. They don't care about you. They never did.
we know.
They never did.
We get that,
Yeah, we
Jhon.
know.
Thanks.
If they did, this world would be a much different place.
No shit.
There's a
Jhon.
cure for every disease known to mankind. There's a cure out there. Do you have it? No, but you're watching your family suffer and die from a disease that already a cure exists.
Oh, shit. Really? Where's it at?
Wake up. We need to-
There's a cure for every disease out there.
Right. There's a cure that exists for this, though. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Wake
That's where,
up.
you know what? That's where it starts to really fall apart.
No, but you're watching your family suffer and die from a disease that already a cure exists.
Heart disease.
Yeah. So go get that cure, you piece of
Wake up.
garbage.
We need to
Cure your
wake up.
family.
Go outside, fucking search for the cure. It's out there. I know it is.
Because I'm not light and bubbly
Yeah,
anymore.
good
Because
luck.
the conversations that I've been having with other people that are on the same page as I am, We're all thinking the same thing.
What fucking page is that?
I don't know. Is it in a magazine?
Yeah, where's the
We're
page?
on the same page in the same magazine?
What fucking page are you guys buried on? Because I'm on a fucking different page than you are. Maybe you're not. Maybe we're not so many pages as far apart. I can travel over to your page.
I'll skip ahead a little bit. I don't care.
Yeah, what chapter you in, fucking Jhon?
They don't want us enlarged.
Oh, I think her brain just. Did you see that? I think her brain just fried out for a second, like went on standby mode.
We're all thinking the same thing.
Watch, right there.
They don't want us in large groups because we can't congregate together and talk about this shit. But guess what? We have a social media platform.
Yeah, I know. I think Jhon just realized she fucking screwed up right there. She's like, "Hey, just go out, fucking. We don't want us to go talk to people. We got that. Whoa, wait, Jhon, you're talking to a camera alone in your room, and you've reached 1.5 million people.
Yeah.
I think the government.
I'm pretty sure that they don't want you sharing that. They're going to shut you down before you get to a 1.5 million.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you're a doctor,
I mean, with that logic,
maybe you said something like that, and you got 5 million views, and then they shut you down. It's, you know.
With that logic, I mean, they should have pandemic the internet. Like keeping us apart. Keeping us apart.
The problem is, if they pandemic the internet, then there would be unrest. The internet's what's keeping everybody calm.
Yeah. If we didn't have the internet, we'd all be fucking freaking out.
Yeah. If we didn't have streaming video, we didn't have, all that other stuff that you... Are you enjoying your free subscriptions?
Me?
Yeah.
Do you have other free subscriptions? Oh, yeah. Oh, the HBOs and the Cinemax.
No.
And the,
well, those two.
Yeah. That kind of shit?
There's a couple of X sites that were offering free memberships for...
Yeah.
Even though you can get everything for free on there anyway. I don't know what the membership gives you.
Yeah, I got about 8 different fucking solid friends on Pornhub.
Do a whole nother show with those
guys. There's just a couple of girls I like to, hang out with every night. It's a girl for every night of the week. Friday nights are.
Wouldn't it disturb you to the point where the free stuff is not enough for you that you've actually got to pay for it?
I feel like, yeah.
Like, oh God, what's going on with me?
I can't imagine.
I have to pay for it.
I can't imagine ever going back to paying for porn. Not that I ever did, but back in the day, you had to go, rent it at the fucking video store.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine ever doing that. God bless Alexis, Texas. By the way, fucking A, that girl's undervalued. Alexis, Texas. Right. Look her up, people, if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That girl's got athletic talent of the ass.
Of the ass.
Well, her lower back, she bounces on I'll put it very crassly. She bounces on a dick better than any woman alive, I think. It's remarkable, her talent.
You may be right, but it could be one of those scenarios where, you probably got some guy who could throw a baseball faster than anybody, but he's a mechanic and never threw it. So there may be some girl out there who can bounce better, but
she's the best that made a living doing it. I'm sure fucking Jhon, back in her prime, in an IROC, small spaces could bounce on a rod, a New Jersey dick-faced rod. How many fucking douches this girl's banged in her life? That's what made her so dumb.
That will reach out to far more people than my little group of 10.
Think this girl's ever taken a shot to the face like Snooki did in that fucking Jersey Shore show? What do you think?
No.
Damn it. I thought you were going to go out.
But she'll get in your face.
Yeah.
Because that hasn't happened.
I would imagine. I don't know.
People that I might have this conversation with. So there needs to be more people that are speaking out about this shit because it needs to end. There's way more.
Well, Jhon, I figure, if we're all just going to go out there and make these little monologues, like similar ones, I don't think really anything's going to happen now. We don't have the power. What are we going to do?
Of us than there is of them.
Well, you got a point there. That's the
How
first
much longer
point.
are we going to allow?
You made her first point of the whole monologue. There's a lot more of us than there are of them.
Right.
To happen.
Confirmed.
All they talk about is the vaccine. Well, the vaccine is going to help so many people. What? Are you kidding me? A vaccine? My immune system will fight it off just fine. Thank you.
Wow.
How many billions of dollars are being sued to the pharmaceutical companies from people that have either died from vaccines or has caused some crazy immune disorder or whatever else. There's a million other things.
Jhon is anti-vaccine.
So you keep trusting the people
But I'm not really sure if Jhon knows what a vaccine is.
that are killing us day by day. You keep trusting the people that are allowing chemtrails to fly in the air and allowing us to breathe in toxic heavy metals, among other things that are cancer causing. You keep believing them. See where it gets you.
Wheatgrass smoothies for my health.
Thank God I don't listen to heavy metal because it's cancer causing. That's what Jhon just said. By the way, this is a Jhon-a-log.
Cancer of the mind.
It's not getting you anywhere. Clearly, we're all stuck in our houses.
Clearly.
That's 2 points. Jhon has had 2 points. We're all stuck in our houses, which is a fact. And there's a lot
Very
more
obvious.
of us than there are of them. That's the 2 points Jhon has made in 11 minutes.
What are the homeless doing?
That's true.
They're on the corner begging for money, wearing masks.
Yeah, what if you did?
You can't give them the money because then you'd be violating the 6-foot rule.
They should have cups on sticks.
Cups on sticks.
Yeah.
All right. It's an idea to pitch.
Tapping your window from a distance. Tink, tink, tink.
Leroy Jenkins checking in. Jhon, get your guns, get your ammo, and let's take this country back. That's Jhon.
Comment below. Send a DM. Thank you to everybody that's sending me
In
DMs.
the DM.
Fucking DM.
Because you enlighten me to other things that I haven't seen. So,
If there were some videos of
Thank
her
you
in a
for that.
bikini shooting
She's a
machine
DM,
gun.
I'll tell
sorry
you
I'm
that.
feisty today, but this shit's got to stop. And
Wrap
can
it
all
up,
start with
Jhon.
the power of one person.
We got to go to commercial. Wrap
Then
it up,
can
Jhon.
just
All right,
multiply
enough.
You're getting
by the
light.
millions.
You ever
hopefully.
heard of a hard break, Jhon? Wrap it up.
Thanks for watching.
Stop. Oh, there's Jhon, everybody. Fucking
hang
Jhon.
You hang up.
You hang up.
You click stop.
You
Yeah.
click stop. There's Jhon, everybody. That was a long time to get through Joan's rant.
Wow. And we didn't find her Instagram, you said.
Can you
No.
find her other channel or her other what's just scroll through her videos and see what other topics she touches on.
Let me see if I
I got
can.
a feeling it's healthy eating.
I think I follow her on. No, I do follow her. Like, well, Chris.
I subscribed to her and
No, I
I
didn't.
think it's
Like,
like $15. I don't know.
Chris Italia from the Stand NYC sent me that. He's like, you gotta fucking find this girl. So I was just like, okay, I guess I gotta do a fucking search. So I did a search and I found she has like a page on Facebook, and I think I liked it.
I think I loved it actually.
I think I liked it, and I believe she might have some. Let's see if she has videos.
I think I DM'd her.
What else do you think
we
she's
should-
talking about? Do you think she does like political shit? Oh. By the way, everybody else named Jhon Tittor is just like a girl in a bikini.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you find her? 'Cause
Powerful coronavirus video. The author asked to share Jhon Tittor's truth bombs. It's like the most popular one. You know what's scary though? That I was reading the comments of that video, and people are like, "Yeah, you go, girl." I'm like, "Oh boy." Was
You know
doing
what? Hold on now. People will say anything to her.
Jhon was doing nipple readings today and was very good, and one girl found her eyes. What? That is the title of the video.
I've heard of that.
is it like a braille thing?
I've heard of that.
What's nipple readings?
I don't know, but I think that's something I've heard of. We got to find out more, Kieran. Investigate.
All
There's
right.
no way her name's JHON.
JHON. Yeah, that's. All right. Let me see if I
How
can.
many T's in her tits is there?
Let me tease her. It's the Tittor. It's Tittor.
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 Two double
Tittor.
T's. All right.
Yeah.
Tittdo. Tittor.
Tittor. Jhon Tittor.
Jones. Well, you know when her name's spelled that way, she's the most annoying.
I'm gonna let me
Okay,
see.
okay,
I'm
here
gonna
Here
see.
we go.
I'm gonna try to add this other video and see if we can get this one going. Another Jhon Tittor video.
She's,
Okay. It's quite the feisty one. Jhon Tittor. Oh, did that just go there? Fuck, I want to remove that. I was in the wrong one. Oh boy. Oh wait, no, it's not gonna let me play it. I don't think. Or maybe I could just play the audio. All right, here's Jhon Tittor. Oh wait, I gotta fucking play this. I gotta fucking play this. Let me see if I can find this. All right, let me do this and add that. All right, here we go. People, bear with me for a second. Okay. Jhon Tittor. You guys excited to hear about Jhon and her fucking nipple?
On my
nipple readings. It's gonna
edge
be
of my seat.
nipple readings. Let's
Nipple readings.
All right, here is let me see. Oh, wait, I don't think it's gonna allow me to fucking play it because I have to sign in. You
Oh
fucker.
no.
No, that's not gonna allow me to do it.
See, I wonder if it's is there nudity involved?
No, it's on Facebook, but I gotta sign it to Facebook, and I don't know my fucking.
Well, I mean, just because it's on Facebook doesn't mean that because we found that breastfeeding videos on YouTube are very popular because you get these attractive women that are breastfeeding their kids.
All right, let me see if I can find this on
And
YouTube.
half the time the kid is nowhere in the shot.
Yeah. No, I actually saw one the other day. It was watch this teen mom take care of her kid.
Ooh.
And there was some breastfeeding. in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds pretty hot,
Thing.
actually. All right, I'll try to find it on YouTube. I bet you this one's on YouTube.
But this new genre I've been looking at is this watch me clean my house thing.
What is that
And
about?
like, well, it's like these women, like they just like clean their house. They go around, they're like picking up clothes and whatever, but they're setting the camera up in the shot so that like, they bend over, their yoga pants get a little thin. Maybe they're wearing a thong. They're reaching down to grab something. Their top's hanging a little low. It's a whole genre.
Dude, this lady's a
you know-
fucking mystery, man. You can't find her anywhere. I swear to God, she's a fucking mystery.
Maybe she's a government agent.
You would think a person with 1.5 million views on Facebook would have, like, somebody would have taken that shit and put it somewhere else. She is not on fucking. She is not on YouTube.
Maybe she goes under a different name. A pseudo. We just talked
Yeah,
about it.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I have a kid in school named Joan. Or is it Jhon? It's pronounced Jhon.
Exactly.
Is it Joan or John?
I don't know.
How do you pronounce Jhon? John?
Jhon. Jhon? I would say Jhon.
Jhon Tittor?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Joan. Because it's
As
a
long as you spell
girl.
it right. It's not like it's not like you're doing Siri.
Like I looked at her name and I was like, that's probably Joan. Just a weird way of spelling it. Not John. Maybe she's a trans.
Ah,
That would explain a lot.
I would explain the jawline.
Yeah.
she's very angular.
Mm. All right, well, there's Jhon Tittor, everybody.
There she is.
Obviously, joined. By the way, if you want to call in, motherfucker, 716-325-0299. 716-325-0299.
I don't get the same.
Maybe Tittor's a fake name though. Maybe that's what it is.
Could be.
She's only on
It's like,
Facebook.
if everything you search is all these like bikini women and it's like a
Maybe this video went viral so that people will be looking for her, and then you find all these other Russian bot accounts that have all these bikini girls. There's your conspiracy.
Let me see. Let me do one more time. I'm gonna find this fucking.
Going to find this woman.
do it.
Yeah, I
Put the
don't.
channel.
She's not there. She's fucking not anywhere. Maybe she spelled her own name wrong in the whole. No, here it is.
It's very. It's highly likely, actually.
She's got
I'm-
15,000
that.
followers on her Facebook.
Is it a public Facebook or is it a private? Like
It's
is
a
it an
no.
individual?
You can get to it. I think you can get to it.
Well, no, I mean, like, can you friend her or you can just follow and like her?
Oh
page?
no, it's just follow.
So she's a public figure.
Oh, maybe I can get it now. Hold on. I think I just
So
fucking.
she
I
probably,
think I
yeah.
just.
So this is probably her like fake name, and she's.
I think
has
I-
her own, like,
I think
Who
I-
picked that as your fake name, though?
Because you know Tits McGee over here.
I know, but Tits McGee would be better than Tittor.
They would be Joan Tits McGee,
Tittor.
Joan Freedom Tits.
Oh,
Yeah, Freedom Tits. That'd be a
Yeah.
good one.
do you want to hear?
Constitution.
Come on. This fuck. Oh, here we go. I think I can do this now.
Constitution.
Who's ready to be?
All right. I think I can do this now.
Complicit.
Complicit titty.
Let's see if we can do this fucking egg.
Joan complicit.
move. Let me see if I can do it. People are watching this going, this is terrible. Stop.
It's gonna happen. Kieran's gonna find it.
You guys just wanted to have fun, and I got it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Jhon Libertades.
All right, here it is.
He's looking for his. You can see there's a dopamine hit coming once he finds it. There it is. Oh,
Are you guys making fun of me? Is that what you're doing?
no, not really.
We're just watching.
All right, here we go. Fuck.
Just watching a Friday night in Kieran's house where he's, on the edge of his seat for 6 hours scrolling through whatever
Fuck.
website
I
he's
did all
on.
that shit. It's not gonna let me do it. I liked it. I was logged in.
Well, the next
Fucking
one's gonna
Jhon.
be better. Let's look at the next one.
Fucking Jhon. You dingy broad. I was there.
How does she not have an Instagram?
She doesn't.
Is he logging in his Facebook on the stream here?
Yeah. Wow. Ooh, look at this. By the way, this is a bikini barista that's right down the block from me. And I actually wanted to mention this to you guys.
Oh man!
You see that? Wow. Yeah, this girl right here fucking works at a bikini barista right down the road from me. And
She
the thing,
still works there?
yeah,
Can you
she's,
scroll through that a little bit.
yeah, she's her name is Courtney, I guess. Yeah, she works right down the road. Look, this one's a good one.
Wow.
It still looks like a little heart if you turn your head upside down, but that's her butt. Yeah, she has. I mean, you guys are dads. You do the dad bro show, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to imagine this girl's what, 19, 20, 21, 22 at that?
I don't. Ooh, that don't know.
I'm imagining she's older. That's what my imagination works a little differently. I need her a little older.
Right, you need a little older. You don't want to
Not so
imagine her,
guilty.
like, in order for you to stare at the pictures, you imagine she's older.
Yeah.
Right, but in reality, she's probably not. She's probably, very young-ish. So this girl, Courtney, works down at the bikini barista right around where I live. And
Bikini?
and she's, she's 22, blah, blah, blah.
Good name
And you
for a
guys are
company.
dads, and she's just an average girl. Like, she works at the bikini
Yeah,
barista.
she's completely average.
She sells,
Look at this average.
but she sells coffee for, to make some money.
Arizona must be real nice if the average
Mm-hmm.
girl.
There are some hot women out here.
Has
but-
she made you coffee?
No, I've never met this person before, but I have
Okay.
I have a mutual friend, not a mutual friend. I have a friend who sends me all these girls' profiles that work at this place. So I'm just like,
How far of a drive is it right now for you to get coffee from her?
I can run there in probably 8 minutes.
And you
like,
have
literally
not
run.
done it. You follow her on Instagram, but you've not gotten coffee from her.
No, not this one. No, I've gone there twice, and I just felt a little creepy because I'm like, just
That's what it's for.
because every
Have
girl
fun.
that's there almost it looks like a version of this.
Do you want room for cream?
Do you?
But here's the girl, between the ages of 19 and 22, and she's got 67,000, nearly 68,000 people that follow her
Oh man.
on Twitter or on
Yeah.
Instagram, and she's just her average girl. What do you think that does to a woman of like her age? She's not like a model. She's not,
She
she's
wants to be though. She wants to be.
being dads. Would that freak you out as a dad for have your daughter be in bikinis on the internet and have 7,000 creeps following her?
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if I had girls, maybe. So John's probably better. Better at this question, but I do wonder. If you can make money that way,
Like, here's her
you just
dad.
show, like if it's just pictures.
Is that her dad?
I might have a problem
Yeah.
if she had an OnlyFans
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of thing. But think about this: if I'd have told you 20 years ago, Kieran, you could make money if you just sat around jacking it all day.
Right.
The only stipulation is you got to have a camera in front of you.
What would people
You can
like
make
it?
money though, a
Right.
good living.
Would I just sit around jack all day?
I mean, it's something that you're gonna do anyway. So
Right.
if you put a camera on it, you can get paid. Would you feel less shame?
But my actual question is, I mean, yeah, I probably would do it, but the question is, I would be
Wait a minute,
deranged. It would be
She's repeating photos.
I would, it would make me a little kooky, wouldn't it? Like, what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
Is this notoriety is 67,000, 68,000 people following you? and she's just your average blonde girl out there living in the area of Scottsdale or Tempe, Arizona. I mean, does it like it's kind of affect the way she acts, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But then again, she's a hot chick.
Right.
And they, whether she's on the internet with that many followers and subscribers, or she just gets treated very well wherever she goes. And anyway, I mean, she basically gets celebrity treatment in a lot of instances.
Right.
Because even women treat hot chicks like that better.
Like, how do you raise something that is pretty as this fucking girl right here and try to keep her humble?
Keep a level head.
How do you keep her? How do you make her keep a level? I mean, you're like, yeah, go ahead, fucking Courtney, go take your fucking ass pictures, but when you come back to the house, you're gonna be shoveling shit for 6 hours. Like, how do you do it? How do
Make
you
her wear a mask when she goes out?
How do you keep a
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I'm not. I'll probably never. I don't know if I'll ever be a dad, but I can't imagine popping online and seeing my daughter look like that.
It would be tough, and the issue is like the age she's at. She's not smart enough to use that to her advantage. So if you were like if she was doing it as like a business thing, like the young kid who starts his own lawn care business, right? Like he's 14 and he bought a lawnmower and he actually like implements business strategy because he just understands it. That would be different than she just likes seeing how many likes she can get for her ass being up there. So as a dad, like, what is the motive behind it?
What's your plan?
Are you gonna take it somewhere? Like, if you're able to build that following and then turn it into a business, so now you're like, you can sort of do what you want to do because people are paying you to market to your fans.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that. Like, I get it. As long as you're not going too far down the rabbit hole, right? Like, you're not doing the OnlyFans. You're not stripping for cash. Like, there should be a bit of a divider there.
You can see where she like became Instagram model if you look at her page. Like, here's like vacation, like maybe like the prom or New Year's Eve pictures. There's a picture with somebody who looks like she's related to, and then it's just all beach ass photos. As you get to the
bikini keeps getting hiked up
it gets higher, and there's more different styles of bikinis, and
there's probably a dozen guys that are showing their friends this Instagram right now, going like, "Yeah, no kidding, I had that."
She went from all cell phone pics to like professional shots.
I feel like every hot chick that's just out there, within this age range is just like, I don't know how they can relate and be grounded with, because they pop online, they show the ass picture and they got fucking, 20,000, 25,000, 50,000, 70,000 people. And they're just average girls. They don't have any discernible talent other than that they're very pretty. I wonder what it's like to, like, it's got to fuck you up a little bit, be socially awkward almost.
Although, one, there's going to be a saturation point where there's enough hot girls out there that you don't really care. And yet it's going to be one guy is going to follow and like the photos of thousands of girls.
Right.
So it's almost like a polygamist in a way.
So
you could be a hot chick, but it's all the same guys. You're all just sharing the same guys.
Right.
You don't have your own guy. That's just, they're all just